Good afternoon, I'm Sean Yao and this is One News Now. The Department of Tourism is looking into the creation of travel bubbles in order to boost tourism amid the COVID-19 pandemic. To give us updates, we have News 5 correspondent Dale De Vera reporting to us live. Dale, exactly what are travel bubbles exactly? And will we be seeing tourist spots reopening anytime soon?
Sean, Filipinos might soon enjoy tourist spots once again, especially for those destinations with zero cases of COVID-19. But the Tourism Department warns not registering a single case of COVID-19 does not automatically mean that LGUs can open their areas to tourists. Tourism Secretary Berna Romulo Puyat, Environment Secretary Roy Simatu, and Interior Secretary Eduardo Año are set to go to Boracay Island tomorrow to discuss developments with the local government unit. With the pandemic badly hitting the tourism sector, authorities believe that reopening tourist spots will prove to be a challenge. For one, health facilities in these destinations should be well equipped, not just for COVID-19, but for other emergencies too. Puyat says donations of PCR testing machines from private companies have been pouring in for well-visited locations like Boracay and Bohol. But welcoming international tourists may still be far-fetched. Puyat, however, says they are looking at creating travel bubbles or travel corridors. These are agreements between countries or places allowing tourists to travel without the need for quarantine. Travelers will also get to fly directly to tourist destinations without having to pass through Manila, decongesting NAIA in turn. This, says authorities, might boost growth and open international airports. Meanwhile, the DOT has reiterated that accommodation establishments need a certificate of authority before going back to business to ensure the safety and health of travelers. The certification from the DOT remains free of charge. To apply, DOT-accredited hotels may submit a letter of intent to their respective regional offices, while non-DOT-accredited establishments will need to apply first. For food establishments, the DOT reminds businesses to adhere to the guidelines that cover do's and don'ts on the areas of management, customers, and sanitation. Sean, to help the businesses thrive amid the pandemic, the tourism chief said a tax incentive is currently being tackled. This means a 3-year income tax holiday and a duty-free importation of capital equipment will be in effect. Tax incentives will cover hotels and resorts, MICE or meetings, incentives, conferences and exhibition facilities, and tourism transport companies. Sean?
All right, thank you very much for that update. Dale De Vera joining us live. And here are other stories we're keeping our eyes on. Muntinlupa Representative Rufi Biazon wants Congress to conduct a legislative inquiry into the surge of dummy Facebook accounts. Biazon filed a bill calling for the probe, adding that the alleged breach may have compromised the safety and private data of Facebook users. Cebu City Mayor Edgardo Labella signs an executive order temporarily suspending registration requirements for bicycles in Cebu City. What this means is that bikes no longer need to be registered to be allowed to ply the streets of Cebu. However, Mayor Labella reminds bikers to follow traffic rules. And reacting to the arrest of 8 people during a protest over at the University of the Philippines in Cebu, the Commission of Human Rights says authorities cannot halt freedom of peaceful assembly and activism even amid the community quarantine. For the CHR, the carte blanche application of quarantine restrictions may disadvantage citizens' rights, citing the unnecessary show of force in handling the protesters. For more updates, follow News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. You can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Just register for a free account now at www.signal.play.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Sean Yao, and we are One News.